What's good, YouTube? Vakasa Kavi here. So, we are diving into a request from Dr. Cap. This is Gurrumul and Paul Kelly doing Amazing Grace. We've had Amazing Grace on the channel before. I'm sure this will not be the last time either. You guys have requested a couple times that people have covered Amazing Grace. And like I said, I'm sure in the future we will find another artist that covers it as well that you guys want me to check out. So we will see what Paul Kelly and Gurrumul do with this. I've never heard of Gurrumul, but if they're working with Paul Kelly, they're definitely good. So let's just leave it at that, right? If they're working with Paul Kelly, they're definitely good. So I'm excited to see what Gurrumul is all about. Never heard of them. So if they have other music as well that you guys might have heard of or might know about, let me know about Gurrumul so that we can check out some more of that as well for you guys. Amazing Grace is a classic song. Very, very soothing and peaceful, graceful, right? Graceful, so to speak. But I am interested to see what happens when Paul Kelly touches Amazing Grace. Because this guy has so many vibes. He's got so many different vibes and styles that he can do. So that's the thing I like the most about what we've dove into from Paul. Each song has really been its own thing, so for him to grab something like Amazing Grace, I'm really interested to see what kind of spin he puts on it for himself. So we're going to dive into this. Thank you, Dr. Cap, for the request. I really appreciate it. It means the whole world to me. Thank you guys for building an awesome community here where we can spread positive vibes, be here for each other through our problems, and to anybody that's new here who's going through something and who feels like they might be alone or don't have anyone around them that they can talk to, leave it down in the comments. Come join us in the premieres and leave it in the live chat. There's plenty of people here with life experience and good advice to give that can steer you in the right direction if you're going through something. Do not hesitate to reach out for help. It's very important to encourage people to not be embarrassed to reach out for help, because that's when situations get bad, is whenever the help never even gets asked for in the first place. So do not hesitate to ask for help or to express your problems to people. If you feel like you need some advice, go out there and find it, right? There are plenty of places where you can go find that online and in different communities, and this community is one of them. So if you're new here, welcome. Subscribe for me. And like I said, if you're going through anything, we'll be here for you. We'll be here to provide some solace and maybe even some grace for you inside of your life. Provide you some advice that can make things more peaceful and more simple and graceful for you in your life, right? So we're going to dive into this one. I'm Vakasa Kavi, a reaction video a day or 3. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. This is Amazing Grace, Gurrumul, and Paul Kelly. Nice. Yes. I love it. Wow. He has a very beautiful voice. Holy crap, man. He has a very, very beautiful voice. Wow. And to sing it, in another language as well adds a whole different vibe and emotion to it. It has such a deeper feeling whenever it's just the feeling of it. And it's like, you know the words, you know the melody, but to hear it in a different language gives it a whole new emotional translation. You can feel it from the perspective, right, of that separate language. And that's the listening to music in different languages is a very interesting thing, right? When you transpose songs and stuff like that, it is a very interesting thing because the emotion shifts a bit. There's a different vibe to it with pronunciation and stuff like that. This is a perfect example of that, and I love it so much. It hit me really hard. I was just entranced for the whole first minute and a half of this. That's why I didn't pause. I was completely entranced by how beautiful it sounded, and then he hit that different language. And even Paul, you could see Paul even sitting over there like, my word, right? He was like, holy crap, this is incredible. And it is. It's freaking amazing, man. This is really, really awesome.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas
He has really deep eyes. You can tell that he's been through some things, man. He's got those eyes. It tells a story, man. It says, I've seen things, a lot of things that you might not even wish to see, right? That's what happens, though, whenever you're inside of the life that artists live, whenever they get really big and stuff like that. It's like, even though they might not be like participating or even walking in the direction of things that go on, it still happens very close enough to be seen, right? You guys know what I mean, and it's fucking traumatic, honestly, for a lot of artists. If you listen to the stories that you hear in interviews and stuff, they'll be like, being around that shit, it feels toxic and gross, so they like try to keep themselves as far away from it as possible. But you can tell that through Paul's life and his personal life experience and his experience inside of the world of being a big artist, right? You can tell that he has seen a lot of shit. He has those deep fucking eyes. Those eyes are deep, man. Holy hell. Whew. So much feeling in this. There's so much feeling. I like the dynamic. The dynamic is awesome to switch the languages between each other, right? I like that. Wonder what they're going to end it off on. I wonder if they'll sing it together in both languages at the same time. That would be interesting.
grace that taught my heart to feel, and grace my fears relieve. How precious did that grace appear. The hour
was amazing right there. Gurrumul and Paul Kelly. Wow, that was a live version. I think that studio version is what just popped up at the end right there. I'm going to leave a like on this video right here. So does Gurrumul, let me know if Gurrumul has more songs that you guys know of that you like. I like his voice. It's very soothing. This whole thing was very soothing. That's my favorite thing about Amazing Grace is it's just a soothing song. It's got a very calming melody. It's like rocking, right? And to have the dynamic of different languages inside of it, I really, really enjoy that very much. I've never seen it done like that, right? I've never seen it done like that. I see why Dr. Cap wanted this done because I certainly have never seen Amazing Grace performed in this fashion before. I really appreciated it. It was fucking awesome for Paul to get out there and do this with Gurrumul and have that dynamic between each other. And then they had the bass and the falsetto section going on with the vocals as well. They both had their own pitches going on that balanced each other out and complemented each other. I really enjoyed this. Thank you guys for building an awesome community with me. It means the whole world that we can be here for each other. And like I said, and like I always say in every video, if you're going through anything and you're struggling, I promise that you can get out of it. It'll get better if you really take the steps and work towards it. Set out the goals that you have to achieve for yourself while you're getting better, especially if you're coming out of addiction or something like that, or working on improving your mental health and whatnot from bad stints of that going on. When you're coming out of those things, set your list of goals and then exceed them. Impress even your own what you would consider unrealistic goals, right? That's what I think everybody should shoot for. Is like a lot of people will think their goals are unrealistic or unattainable, and the fact is nothing is. If the action is taken to get there, the arrival will occur. And that's all there is to it. You just have to really put yourself into that mindset to do what it is that you want to do and dedicate yourself to it every day. And during recovery, it's very important to have that kind of stuff for yourself. It'll make you very successful, and it'll make you look back at the times that you went through all of that crazy shit, and it'll make it all make sense because now you found your purpose and you're extremely strong in it because of what you went through, and you found that strength through the difficult experiences you went through, and you kind of learn to appreciate those experiences a little bit more, even though they were traumatic and they're painful and you wouldn't wish them upon anybody. You come to an appreciation with them because it makes you a special kind of person when you go through things that are difficult like that and come out even better on the other side and become even more successful for yourself on the other side and more happy for yourself, and you're able to help other people as well and give it back to the world and spread the love and the positivity. It all comes full circle and makes sense at the end of the day. So I promise you, there is no reason to give up hope. Please, if you need help or you need someone to talk to, leave it in the comments or join us in the premiere and leave it in the comments on the live chat there, and we can talk to you guys live as well if you're going through anything. We have the live chat on the premieres, or you can leave it down in the comments. Please do not hesitate to reach out for help. I promise you, it can get better and you can be fucking awesome, right? All of you guys are legends, man. I appreciate everything you've done for the channel. Thank you again for hitting 2K yesterday. I'm very, very happy about that. And we're going to hit 3 and continue and continue and continue. Numbers keep counting, right? We just keep going forward. That's the goal, and build this as much as possible and help as many people as possible. Rescue as many people from the terrible situations that they're in as possible as the time goes on and we have an opportunity to get involved with giving those people advice and things like that. That's what it's all about on here. I appreciate you guys doing this with me. We're going to get out of here. The original video will be in the description as always. Support all the artists we have on the channel. It's important to talk about this art and just relate it to our lives and have a place where we can discuss the issues in the world and what we all go through and deal with on a daily basis and get to know each other better and spread that positivity into the world until it cannot be denied any longer, right? That's the whole point. We need the positivity to come back into the light. The positivity needs to step back into the light because it's gotten a little bit too cold recently, right? I appreciate you guys. We're going to get out of here. I'm Vakasa Kabi. A reaction video a day or 3. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me. Comment those suggestions. Subscribe up this way. Bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next ones. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Have a beautiful one. Peace.